341. 48% of 325 means 48 means 50% minus, but some decimals we can get. Already we know if a number is ending with 25, how to find its value. 48 3 times 144 or not? 25 means 1/4 or not? What is 1/4 of 48? 12. 144 plus 12, 156 plus 115% means 100% plus 15%. What is 100%? 10%. Half. 14 plus 7. 140 plus 21. So together total is how much means 317. What is root 841? 29 into 19. Root 9 minus 56 into root 784. 19 29 times means 30 times minus 1 time. 19 30 times 570. 570 minus 19 means 551. Yes or no? 551 3 times and 3 into 500. 1500. 3 into 51. 153 and together 1653 or not? Minus 56 into 28 means 28 50 times plus 6 times. 28 50 times ante 100 times la half kada? 100 times 2800 half. So 28 50 times is 1400. Then 28 6 times. 6 20s 120. 6 8s 120 plus 48. 1400 plus 168. 1568. So we need to do subtraction. 1568 ki 1600 ki difference is 32 or not? And here it is 53 more or not? 32 plus 53, 85 your answer. (42 into 94 means 42 100 times minus 6 times. 42 100 times 4200 minus 42 6 times 252 or not? 4200 లో 200 subtract చేస్తే 4000. 4000 minus 52 means 3948. 23 into 17 అండి. అంటే in between we have 20 or not? 23 I can write 20 plus 3. 17 means 20 minus 3. 20 square minus 3 square. 400 minus 9. 390 minus 339. 391 minus 339 is how much అండి? 52. Add these two. 3948 plus 52 means what is your answer? 4000 is the answer. (25% means half lo half. 1400 lo half. 700 lo half. So right side 80% means better to subtract 20%. 450 lo 10%. 20%. 450 minus 90 means 360 or not? Right side minus 360 bring into left side plus 360. 710 your answer. Root 169. 23 into 13. Root 361. 19 into 21. 13 20 times. 260. 3 times. 260 plus 39. 299. 19 20 times. 380. 1 time. 380 plus 19. 299 minus 399. Minus 100 your answer. 10 cube. 12 cube. 9 cube. Plus 1600. 1000 minus 1728 means minus 728 or not? Minus 728 minus 729 means minus 1457 or not? 1600 minus 1457. 143 is your answer. Yes or no? 25 exactly. 9 times. 24 ones are 24. 144 means 6 times. 9 plus 16. 25 your answer. Square root of 121. 11 how many times? 100. 6 how many times? 2 times. 100 by 2. 50 your answer. Eleven twos are 22. 11 sevens are 11 fives are. 2 12s are 24 or not? 12% of 75 we can rewrite as 75% of 12. 75% అంటే 3/4 కాదా? 3/4 of 12 means 9. 9 plus 24 ఏమా 33 your answer. Eight by 2 మాట్లాడాలి. 8 by 2 means 4. Why we divided means that is within the bracket. That is within the bracket, that's why we divided. If there is no bracket, we can't do like that. Minus 2 and 4 5s are 20. 4 1 4. 5 1 4 minus 2. 5 1 2 is the cube of 8 cube your answer. See here. 311 times. 339 times. 4 times. 3తో క్యాన్సిల్ చేశానమ్మా. 311 times. 339 times. 4 times. 29 into 11. అంటే 11 30 times minus 1 time or not? 11 30 times. 330 minus 11. 319 minus 39. 319 minus 39 means 280 or not? 280 by 4 means 70 your answer. $33 square. 10. 21 square. 25 square. Minus 441 minus 625 means 1066 or not? 1000 cancelled. 89 minus 66 అంటే 23 your answer. What is square root of 7396? Square root of 7396. 86 2304 మాట్లాడాలి. 48 6889 ఏమో 83 86 minus 83 సారీ ప్లస్ కదమ్మా 86 plus 83 169 minus means 121 or not. 121 is the square of 11 square. Your answer. (12.5% means 1/8 kada 8 exactly 50 times 8.5% అంటే 10% minus 1.5%. What is 10%? 280. From them we need to subtract 1.5. 1% half 28 plus 14 42 we need to subtract. 280 minus 42 238. 50 plus 238 amma 288 is equal to how much square? 288 nahi 4 into 72 రాయొచ్చా? ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. 72ని 9 how many times? 4 9s. రెస్పాండ్. లేదంటే సింపుల్గా 144 2 times రాయండి. 144 2 times. 144 స్క్వేర్ ఏంటి? 12√2 ఆర్ నాట్? ఫిఫ్త్ ఆప్షన్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్. (1600/4) means 1000 minus 8 అంటే 125 ఆర్ నాట్? 400 minus 125 means 275 is your answer. Next. A box contains 75 apples and 85 oranges, and 20% of the apples are rotten, 40% of the oranges are rotten, remaining fruits are not rotten. Find the probability of picking a rotten fruit అన్నాడు. Total fruits are 75 plus 85 మాట్లాడాలి. Total fruits are 160. In that rotten apples లో 20% అన్నాడు. 75లో 10% అమ్మా 20%. ఆరెంజెస్ లో 40% అన్నారు. 40% అంటే 10% డబల్ కాదా? 10% డబల్ అంటే 15 plus 34 అంటే టోటల్ రోటెన్ 49 out of 160. Probability means 49/160. Yes or no? Next. One of the diagonal of the rhombus is 8 meters more than another diagonal of the rhombus. If the area of the rhombus is 384 meters square, find the perimeter of the rhombus. Area of a rhombus formula of D1 which is equal to 384. 384 ని మనం 12 into 32 రాయొచ్చా? ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. అంటే D1 D2 ఈక్వల్ టు 24 into 32. One diagonal is 24, another diagonal is 32. On this side, one diagonal is 8 meters more than another diagonal. Condition satisfied or not? And one of the diagonal is 24, another diagonal is 32. So let's find the side As it is a rhombus, rhombus means all sides are equal or not, and the diagonals are bisecting each other. One side is 24 means it is half of the diagonal 12 or not, and another diagonal 32 and a half 16. 12, 16. Triplets are 3, 4, 5. Triplets 3, 4, 5. 3 how many times? 12. 4 how many times? 16. And this value 5 4s are not. What is 5 4s? And the side of the rhombus is 20. They are asked to find perimeter. In a rhombus, all sides are equal or not? 20, 20, 20, 20. How much? Respond. That's your answer. Perimeter of the rhombus is 80. 3, 4, 5 ఏంటి? Emma? Triplets which are satisfying Pythagoras theorem. Next. A boat covers 200 kilometers upstream and downstream in 9 hours. Average speed of the boat in upstream and downstream is 45 kilometers per hour. If the speed of the stream is increased by 5 kilometers per hour, find the time taken by the boat to cover 280 kilometers in upstream. 200 kilometers upstream means m minus s. Same 200 downstream means m plus s. Within how many hours? 9 hours. Average speed of the boat upstream and downstream. Average ante by 2 kada. Downstream plus upstream by 2 means generally will give still water or not. That still water speed they given as 45. M value they given 45. Let us find first S value. M value is 45 amma. Let us find S value. Trial and error basis. Suppose I assume S value as 5. 45 minus 5. Respond. 40 how many times? 5 times. 45 plus 5. 50 how many times? 5 plus 4. Condition satisfied or not? S equal to 5. Already we know M equal to 45. And the question is, if the speed of the stream is increased by 5 kilometers per hour, what is initial stream speed? That increased by 5 means new stream speed 10. In how much time the boat covered 280 kilometers upstream? Upstream means m minus s. 45 minus 10. మాట్లాడాలమ్మా. 35 exactly. How many times అండి? 8 times. 8 hours your answer. Next. The sum of 3/5 of A and 5/4 of B is 87. And A is 3 lesser than B. Find the sum of the value of 4/5 of A and 11/8 of B. 3/5 of A and 5/4 of B is equal to how much they said? 87. LCM 20 or not? 4 3s are 12, 5 5s are, which is equal to 87 into 20. 87 20 times and 10 times ki double kada. 87 10 times 870 double 1740. On this side, A is 3 lesser than B అన్నారు. A is 3 lesser than B. అంటే A ప్లేస్లో B minus 3 రాయచ్చా లేదా? A place lo we can write B minus 3 andi. From this first find B value. 12B plus 25B. 12B plus 25B. 37B. 12 3s are 36 plus or minus. Minus 36. Send it to right side plus 36. 1740 plus 36. 1776. 37 4 times. How much? 148. Yes or no? Remaining 29, 296, 37, 8 times. And the B value is 48. A value is 45. Then coming to the question, 4/5 of A and a 4/5 of 45 and 11/8 of B, 11/8 of 48. 5 how many times, Amma? 9 times. 8, 6 times. 9 4s are 11 6s are 36 plus 66. How much, Andy? 102 your answer. Next. Ratio of sum of the present ages of Sivaram and Sai together to the present age of Vishnu is 9:5. And the present age of Vishnu is 8 years more than 2/3 of the age of Vishnu after 3 years. Find the sum of present age of Sivaram and Vishnu if Sai is 6 years younger than Sivaram. First focus on Vishnu andi. First find Vishnu's age. Present age of Vishnu is 8 years more than 2/3 of age of Vishnu after 3 years. Present V anukunte after 3 years V plus 3. 2/3 of after 3 years means V plus 3. How many years more annaru? 8 years more they said. Let's find first of all Vishnu's age is how much? 3V is equal to 2V plus 2 3s are 6 plus 3 8s are 24. 3V minus 2V. Respond. And Vishnu present age is 30, which is represented by 5 parts. Which is represented by 5 parts. 5 parts value 30 means 1 part value. Matladalama. And the sum of Sivaram and Sai 9 parts. 9 6 are 54. Sivaram and Sai. Sivaram and Sai sum is 54. On the side Sai is 6 years younger than Sivaram. And Sivaram minus Sai is equal to 6 years. If we add them, Sai get cancelled or not? 54 plus 6, 62 times of Sivaram is 60 and Sivaram age is 30. Vishnu, matladali. Sivaram, sum of their ages 60 your answer. Sum of Vishnu and Sivaram together is 60M. Next. Study the bar graph carefully and answer the questions. The given bar graph shows the average number of boys and girls in 5 different classes, namely 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and also given the number of girls in these respective classes. What are the classes we have? 6th class, 7th class, 8th, 9th, and then 10th. Yes or no? Girls and boys. Average, how much they said? But girls are, Emma, how much extra? Average kante how much extra? Respond? Means boys will decrease by 20 or not? How much? 40. మళ్ళీ టోటల్ కనుక్కొని సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేయాలనుకోవట్లేదు నేను. యావరేజ్ 60 అంటే టోటల్ 120. 120లో గర్ల్స్ ఆర్ 80 అండ్ రిమైనింగ్ ఆర్ బాయ్స్. అది అక్కర్లేదు. యావరేజ్ మీన్స్ ఈక్వల్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్. Average 60 means boys 60, girls 60. But girls are 80. How much extra? It means boys reduced by 20 or not? Our logic follow on ante. Average, but girls are how much extra? And boys are? Respond. Next, average, but girls are how much more? Means boys are. Next, average, but girls are how much more? It means boys are. Average, but girls are how much extra? And boys are. మాట్లాడాలి. Respond. 7-0. Then see, what is the ratio between a number of boys in a 9th class, girls in a 10th class? 80. Sorry, boys in a 9th class, girls in a 10th class. What is the ratio, ma? 1:1. What is the average number of boys in all classes? 40, 60, 100, 60, 160, 60, 220, 70, 290, 29 double, 29 double, 58 your answer. 290 by 5 రాస్తాం కదా అండి. 5 అన్నప్పుడు న్యూమరేటర్ని డబల్ చేసుకోవడమే కదా. 29 double 58. Number of boys in 7th class, it means 60. What percent of number of girls in 9th class? 80. 60 by 80 means 3/4 or not? 3/4 అంటే 75%. Difference between a number of boys in class 6 and number of boys in class 10th. 70 minus 40, 30 your answer. If the number of boys in class 5th class at 80% of number of girls in class 8th and 80% of 100, 80. And a number of girls in ఇక్కడ 80 అనేది బాయ్స్ కదమ్మా. Number of girls in 5th class is 150% more than boys in 9th class. Boys in 9th class దానికి 150% ఎక్స్ట్రా అన్నాడు. అంటే 1.5 time. 90 extra. 60 plus 90, 150 girls. What is the sum of boys and girls in 5th class? Ante 150 plus 80. What is your answer? 230 amma. Next. Sai travel from P to Q with an average speed of 54 kilometers per hour. And if we had traveled with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, he would have reached Q 2 hours earlier. Find the distance traveled between P and Q. Initial speed 54 kmph, but he traveled with 60 kmph. Speed ratio 9:10 or not? Speed ratio 9:10 means a time ratio. Actual time is 10 parts, but he reached within 9 parts only. How many parts early? But they said how many hours early? So 1 part value 2 hours. Then a 10 parts value. Matladali. It means with 54 kilometer per hour speed, he required 20 hours to cover the distance. Total distance means 54 into 20. How much? 1080. Next. M and N entered into a partnership with an investment of 5,000 and 8,000. And after 1.5 years, M added 1,000 to its investment. N withdraw 2,000 from its investment. At the end of 3 years, M obtained a profit of 1,056. Find the total profit earned by M and N together. What is the total time? 3 years. After how much time they added or withdraw? Exactly half time or not? It means there is no need of time consideration. No need of time consideration. M started with 5,000. After 1.5 years, he added 1,000. And 5,000 plus 1,000, 6,000. That is M investment. N started with 8,000. After that, he withdraw 2,000. Remaining 6,000. That's it. 5 plus 6, 8 plus 6. So profit ratio 11:14. Time period ఎందుకు కన్సిడర్ చేయలేదు? ఇక్కడ 1.5, అక్కడ 1.5, everywhere 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. Get cancelled or not? That is why there is no need of considering the time period. It is exactly half. They given profit obtained by M given 1,056. 11 parts value 1,056. And a 1 part value 96 or not? Total profit is 25 parts. 25 into 96. 25 ni we can write 100 by 4 or not? 4 how many times 96? 24 times. 2,400 is your answer. $2,400. Next. By selling an article at a certain price, a man makes a profit of 50%. If cost price decreases by 30 rupees, selling price decreases by 80 rupees, and the profit decreased by 1/7% of initial profit. Then find the initial cost price of the article. Suppose if I assume cost price is X, or else assume cost price as 2X, cost price as 2X. Initially how much profit? 50% profit. 50% means half or not? 2X lo half. X rupees profit means selling price is 3X. ఎందుకు 2X అనుకున్నానో అర్థమైంది అనుకుంటాను. ఎందుకని? డెసిమల్ రాకుండా ఉండడం కోసం. And if cost price decreases by 30 rupees and the new cost price 2x minus 30 and selling price decreases by 80 rupees, new selling price 3x minus 80, then the profit. Profit means selling price minus cost price or not. 3x minus 2x x minus 80 minus of minus 30 minus into minus minus 80 plus 30 అంటే the new profit is x minus 50. New profit ఎంతమ్మా x minus 50. Old profit x profit ఎంతమ్మా x only is the profit, that is old profit, but the new profit is x minus 50. But they said the profit is decreased by 1/7% of initial profit అన్నారు. 1/7% fractional value 50/700 అంటే 1/14 కాదా? Please respond. It means the new profit is decreased by 1/14 అన్నాడు. అంటే ఇనీషియల్ ప్రాఫిట్ 14 parts అనుకుంటే how many parts decrease? అంటే న్యూ ప్రాఫిట్ ఈజ్ 13/14 times of initial profit or not? New profit is 13/14 times of initial profit, because 1/14 decrease అన్నాడు. 1/14 decrease అంటే రిమైనింగ్ ఎంతమ్మా 13/14. Let us find x value. 14x minus 700 is equal to 13x. From this x equal to 700. They are asked to find initial cost price. Initial cost price means x or 2x. Respond. So x value 700 means 2x value 1400 is your answer. పర్సంటేజ్లో తీసుకొని చేయొచ్చు, బట్ కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతారని ఎక్స్ అజ్యూమ్ చేశాను. నెక్స్ట్, Raju invested certain amount in simple interest at R% per annum for 2 years. He also invested the same amount in a compound interest at 20% per annum for 2 years. Simple interest received is 3 times of compound interest. Find the value of R. Compound interest లో per annum 20% means 2 years ki compound interest 44%. But they said simple interest is 3 times of compound interest. అంటే 3 times of 44 కాదా? అంటే టోటల్ సింపుల్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఈజ్ 132%. ఫర్ హౌ మెనీ ఇయర్స్? ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. 2 yearsకి 132 అంటే ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ విల్ బి 66. యువర్ ఆన్సర్. నెక్స్ట్, a certain number of persons can complete a work in 12 days. If there be 6 persons less, it would have taken 4 days more for the work to complete it. What was the number of persons in the beginning? Suppose if x members are there, x men can do the work in 12 days. How many persons less? Initially x persons are there, 6 persons less means then they take 4 days more. Initially 4 days more means find x value. 4 3 times, 4 4 times. 3x equal to 4x minus 24. From this x equal to how much amma? 24. Your answer. 76 to 80 regular model and easy one. You can do this. Yes or no? Then see PO paper. Look at PO paper. Read the information carefully and answer the given questions. Town A, 60% of male population is literate and 60% of female population is literate. 250 females are illiterate. Those are 12.5% of total population. Town A. Please try to understand the data. They said 250 females are illiterate. Those are 12.5% of total population. 12.5% fractional value. 1 by 8 times of total population is 250. It means the total population is 250, 8 times or not? 2000 is the total population of town A. Yes or no? 1/8 of the total population given 250 and the total population 258 times 2000. Male and then female. And also one more point you need to observe. 250 females are illiterate. Whereas in the first line, 60% of the females are literate. Out of female, 60% are literate means illiterates are. Please respond. That 40% value given 250 m. Female illiterates are 40%. That 40% value given 250. Then total females are 100% or not? Please respond. 40% value 250. Add one more 40%. 500. 20% అంటే హాఫ్ కదా 250లో హాఫ్ 125. 500 plus 125. Total females are 625. Out of respond. Rest of them male or not? 2000 లో 625 subtract చేస్తే 13. These are male. Whereas in 625, 250 females are illiterate. In 625, 250 females are illiterate. Rest of them are literates or not? How much? 375 females are literate. Yes or no? Whereas in male, 60% of the male population is literate. 60% literate means illiterate. So males lo 40% are illiterate. Let's find out first illiterate. 40% means 10% double or not? In 1375, 10%, 137.5. Double, 275. Double. Please respond. 5, 50. Everall? Male illiterates 40% we find. Rest of them are literates or not? 1375 minus 550 means 825. That is male literates and illiterates in a town A. అలాగే టౌన్ బి డేటా చూద్దాం. "40% of the female population is illiterate. 50% of male population is illiterate. 630 males are literate. Those are 21% of total population." It means 21% value 630 or not? And the total population 100% value 3000. 21% value 630 ante 100% value 3000 is the total population of town B. Yes or no? These 630 males are literate annadu. If you observe male data, 50% of the male is illiterate. In males, 50% illiterate means literates also. Respond. And that 50% value 630. 50% 630 means total 1260 males are there. Out of rest of them are female or not? 3000 minus 1260, 1740. Yes or no? Then in male, exactly 50% literate and 50% illiterate, 630 and 630. Whereas in female, 40% are illiterate. 40% means 10% double. 1740 లో 10%, 174. Double 348. Double 696. Out of 1740, 696 are illiterate. Rest of them are literates or not? 1740 minus 696. 1040, that's the data. Town A, town B, total male, total female, literate and illiterates. Yes or no? Find the ratio of total population of villages A and B. Endamma ratio 2000 is to 3000, 2 is to 3. Find the female literate population in 2 villages. Female literate population and 375 plus 1044 means 1419. 1419. Fifth option. What is the difference between illiterate male population in village A and that of village B? 630 minus 550. What is 630 minus 550? 80 is your answer. By approximately what percent female literates in village B? Female literates in village B ante endamma 1044 is more or lesser than male literates in A. Literates in A 1044 is more or less. Percentage more we need to calculate. How to find percentage more? Difference how much? 219 by less value 825 into 100, approximately 27%. What is the ratio of male literates in village A? Ante 825. Female illiterates in village B 696. 3 275 times. 3 232 times. Third option your answer. 275 is to 232. Next. Approximations. 32 into 46 minus 58.5 ని ఏమని రాయొచ్చు మనం? ఏమా? ఇది 59 తీసుకుంటే అది 12 తీసుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ హాఫ్ ఉంది కాబట్టి 58 into 13. Multiplication only, there is no option. 32 6 times 192 or not? 19 and 2. 32 4s are 128. 128 plus 19 147. Minus 13 50 times. 13 50 times 650. 13 8s are 104. 650 plus 104 754. 1400 minus 700 means 700. 72 minus 54 అండి. What is 72 minus 54? Please respond. 780 నమ్మ. అంటే మన ఆన్సర్ 700 సంథింగ్ ఉండాలి. ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్ ఈజ్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్. ఎందుకు అంటే ఇక్కడ ఓన్లీ 0.5 మంత్ ఎక్స్ట్రా తీసుకోవాలి కదా ఇంకా మనం. సో ఓన్లీ 58 కన్సిడర్ చేస్తాం. సో ఆన్సర్ విల్ బి బిలో 718 అండ్ అప్రాక్సిమేట్లీ ఈక్వల్. 720/18 ఆఫ్ 1/4 ఆఫ్ ఏం రాస్తారు? 18/27 ఆఫ్ 15. 18 cancelled. 4 how many times? 180 times. 9 20 times 9 3 times. 3 5 times. 25 is 100. Fifth option. 11 square, 7 square, 11 plus 24, ఏమా 25 అండి. 11 plus 25 by 6. 6 how many time? 121 plus 49 means 170 or not? 170 minus 6 164 అండి. -260 minus 134. 120. Please respond. Approximately 125 by 125 plus 25 into x is equal to 881. 125 exactly one time or not? 881 minus 1. 880 by 25. 25 3s are 75. 130. 25 5s are 125. Approximately 35. Data sufficiency అండి. A, B and C started a work together. A and B together can do the work in 12 days. Find the time taken by them to complete the work together. All three in how many days we need to find. First statement. Efficiency of B is 25% lesser than efficiency of C. అంటే B and C efficiency ratio 3:4 or not? Please respond. B and C efficiency ratio 3:4. With this, we don't know what is A value. So in the first statement, we cannot do anything because A, B, C together adigaru. Second statement, A and C together can do the work in how many days? Please respond. 10 days. A and C together can do the work in 10 days. In the question, A, B, C all together can do the work in, A and B can do the work in, please respond, 12 days. 10 and 12 LCM 60 or not? Please respond. 10 how many times? 12 5 times. 10 6 times 12 5 times. A plus C efficiency 6 units. A plus B efficiency 5 units. If we subtract these two, A get cancelled or not? C minus B is 1 unit or not? Here also difference is 1 unit or not? Condition verified. It means B can do 3 units in a day. C can do 4 units in a day. It means A can do, please respond, 2 units. A 2 units, B 3 units, C 4 units. 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, all together can do 9 units. What is the total work? 1 day lo 9 units annappudu 60 units are in how many days? Means 60 by 9. 20 by 3 days is the answer. Here how we got the answer? Please respond. Both 1 and 2 together are required to solve the question. రెండు స్టేట్మెంట్స్ కావాలండి. Next, find the time taken by the boat to travel 180 kilometers in still water and 180 by m. If you know m value, we can say the answer. First statement, the upstream speed of the boat is 16 kilometers per hour lesser than downstream speed. Difference between upstream and downstream and 2s or not? Please respond. 2s value 16 and s value, but we need m value. And speed of the boat in still water is 40% lesser than downstream speed annaru. Downstream speed and still water. Downstream 100% anukunte still water 40% less means మాట్లాడాలి 5:3. M plus S is 5 parts. In that M is 3 parts and S is మాట్లాడాలి M and S 3:2. Already we know S value 8 అని. 2 parts value 8. Then M 3 parts value 12 or not? And in place of M we can write 12. We can say the answer is 15 hours. How we got the answer? Please respond. First statement alone we got the answer. Then go for second statement. Speed of the boat downstream and upstream 20 and 4 అన్నారు. Downstream తెలుసు, upstream తెలుసు. Still water means downstream plus upstream by 2 or not? 24 by 2 means response. There also we can get the answers. So 1 alone we got the answer. 2 alone we got the answer. What is your answer? Either 1 or 2. Next. There are 6 consecutive natural numbers. Find the average of numbers. X, x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5. These are the 6 consecutive natural numbers and they are asked to find average. Means we know what is x value. Yes or no? First statement. Largest number is 25% more than smallest number. What is the largest number? 25% more means total 125% or not? Fractional value 5 by 4 of smallest number is x. 4x plus 20 equal to 5x. From this x equal to how much and we got the answer or not? First statement alone we can say the answer. Second statement. Largest number is 5 more than smallest number. Actually largest number is 5 more than smallest number only. With that we can't do anything. Answer enti? Only one your answer. Two mixtures A and B contain acid and water. The quantity of acid in mixture B is 40% more than that in A. Find the total quantity of mixture B annaru. A and B ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి? Acid and water. Quantity of acid in mixture B is 40% more than that in A. ఇక్కడ 5x అనుకుంటే 40% more means ఏమవుతుందమ్మా 7x. ఏంటి? Acid. But we don't know what is x value. First statement. The ratio of the quantity of water in a mixture A to that of B is 3:7. 3y, 7y. But we don't know what is x value and y value. Second statement. The quantity of water in mixture A and 3y is 25% liters lesser than that of acid and 5x minus 3y is equal to 25 liters. With this equation, is it possible to find x and y values? Please respond. So we cannot find the answer. So answer enti? Both 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to solve the question. Next. Find the rate of interest అన్నారు. First statement. A person invested x rupees in a scheme and received an amount of 2x after 3 years అన్నాడు. x rupees became 2x అంటే డబల్ ఆర్ నాట్? 100% కాస్త 200% అయింది. డబల్ మీన్స్ 200%. హౌ మచ్ ఇంక్రీజ్డ్? 100% ఇంక్రీజ్డ్. ఫర్ హౌ మెనీ ఇయర్స్? అంటే ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ రేట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఈజ్ 33 1/3% ఆర్ నాట్? అంటే 1 alone we can say the answer. Second statement. X rupees is invested at simple interest of R% per annum for 2 years. Same amount of money is invested at compound interest of same interest for the same period. Difference between CA and SA is 40. Here two unknown variables. Principal we don't know. Rate of interest also we don't know. With two unknown variable, it is not possible to find the answer. Only one is your answer. Principal తెలియదు, rate of interest కూడా తెలియదు. Two unknown variable means it is not possible to know the answer. So next thing 60 to 65 table chart. Study the following table carefully and answer the given questions. The table given below shows the number of male literate, ratio between male to female, male illiterate and female illiterate from different villages. Villages ఏమున్నాయమ్మా? A, B, C, D, E. Male and then female. Male means male literates plus male illiterates both together equal to male. Yes or no? 5,400 plus 3,600. మాట్లాడాలి. That is a total male. That is represented by 3 parts. 3 parts value 9,000 means 1 part value. Females are 2 parts, 6,000 female. And males low literates are 5,400. Illiterates are 3,600. Females low illiterates are 24. Illiterate 24 means literate 3,600. That's the meaning of the data. Village B 44 to 55. 9,900 total male, which is represented by 11 parts. 11 parts value 9,900 means 1 part. Females are 9 parts means 8,100. 4,400, 5,500. Females low illiterates are 3,300. అంటే literates are 5,800 or not? Please respond. Yes అంట. 4,800. అన్నిటికీ ఎస్ అన్నం నేర్చుకోండి ఇక. విలేజ్ సిలో టోటల్ మేల్ 48 ప్లస్ 72 మీన్స్ 12,000. which is represented by 3 parts. 3 parts value 12,000 means 1 part value and a 2 parts value. So in this 12,048 are literate and 72 illiterate male. In this 8,400 are illiterate, 3,600 are literates. (48 to 24) means 7,200 male, which is represented by 3 parts. 3 parts value 7,200 means 1 part 2,400, 2 parts 4,800. Literate, illiterate. Both are equal. Illiterates 24 means literates also 24. 3,600 to 4,400 means 8,000 or not? Female also 8,000. 36, 44. Out of female, 3,800 are illiterate, 4,200 are literates. That's the data. Total male, total female, males low literates, illiterates, females low literates, illiterates. Questions chestariga? So next see 65. Prabha, Hema and Krishna are 3 persons jointly started a business. Prabha invested 15,000 for 8 months. Hema invested 12,000 for 9 months. Krishna invested 8,000 for a whole year. In the end of the year, there is a profit of 16,200. Find 50% of profit share of Hema. Prabha 15,000 8 months. Hema 12,000 9 months. Krishna 8,000 for a complete 12 months. Yes or no? 8 ones are 8 ones are 8 16s. Sorry, 8 108 కదమ్మా 108 అన్నప్పుడు 8తో క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వదు. 12 one time, 12 one time, 12 10 times. 15 8s are 120 కదా 120 అన్నప్పుడు 12 10 times or not? అంటే ప్రాఫిట్ రేషియో 10:9:8. మనకి హేమ ప్రాఫిట్లో 50% అడిగారు. టోటల్ ప్రాఫిట్ చూద్దాం. 10 + 9 19 + 8 27 6 టైమ్సా కాదా 162. 27 6 times 162. 9 6 ప్లీజ్ రెస్పాండ్. అంటే హేమా ప్రాఫిట్ ఈజ్ 5,400. అందులో మనల్ని 50% అడిగారు. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ హాఫ్ ఆర్ నాట్? 5,400లో హాఫ్ 2,700 యువర్ ఆన్సర్. నెక్స్ట్ A, B and C can finish a piece of work in 12 days, 15 days and 20 days respectively. They started it together, but C left 4 days before the completion of the work. Find the number of days in which the work is completed. 12, 15, 20. LCM. 12 how many times? 15, 20. A can do 5 units, B 4 units, C 3 units in a day. But as per the condition, C has to left how many days before? 4 days before. Suppose if C is there in the last 4 days also, the total work will be increase or not? Actual work is 60 units. To complete those 60 units, C has to left 4 days before. Suppose if C is there in the last 4 days, the total amount of work will increase. In one day, C can do how many units? 3 units. In 4 days, 12 units work will be increased. It means the total work became 72 units or not? If all 3 persons are there till ending. A, B, C together can complete how many units in a day? 5 + 4, 9 + 3, 12 units in a day. Then 72 units in how many days? Answer is 6 days. Yes or no? Next. Next one, see. Aliyah started from point A towards point B with the speed of 18 kilometers per hour. At the same time, Pooja started from point B towards A with the speed of 15 kilometers per hour. If the distance between point A and B is 528 kilometers, find the distance between the point where they will meet each other from point A. Both are in which direction? Opposite direction. First find out after how much time will they meet. Will they meet? Time means distance by speed. Distance how much? మాట్లాడాలి 528 kilometers. By speed means both of them are in which direction? And the relative speed we need to consider 18 plus 15, 33 kilometers per hour. That is the time. This is the time. After how much time will they meet? But they don't ask us After how much time will they meet? They are asked to find the distance from A. From A, who started? Ali started. His speed is, so distance means time into speed or not? Into 18. Yes or no? 3 11 times, 3 6 times. 11 4 is 11, 8 is. What's your answer, Amma? 288 kilometers is your answer. From A అన్నాడు కాబట్టి ఇంటూ 18 రాసాం. ఫ్రమ్ B అంటే ఇంటూ 15 రాస్తారు. టైమ్ ఇంటూ స్పీడ్ విల్ గివ్స్ us డిస్టెన్స్. Pie chart. The given pie chart shows the percentage distribution of population of 6 villages in the year 2021. A, B, C, D, E, F. Total population of the villages is 24,000. Okay. If the population of D is increased by 20% and decreased by 30% in 2022 and 23 respectively, find the number of population 2023. Okay, A village amma D. Village D 2021 లో 20% or not? 24,000 లో 10%. Please respond. 20%. That is in 2021. Next year ki increased by 20% అన్నారు. 4,800 లో 10%. 20%. 960 increased అంటే 5760. Whereas for the next year it decreased by 30%. 5760 లో 10%. 576. 30% means 3 times or not? 1822 1728. Increase or decrease? Then 4032. What is the ratio of population of B and D together, C and F together? B and D means 16 plus 20. Please respond. C and F means 21 plus 15. So what is the ratio? 1:1. Population of A is approximately what percent more or lesser than C? A 18, C 21. A is lesser than C or not? How to find percentage less? Difference, more value into 1/7 అంటే 14 2/7 approximately 14. %, population of D, 21% population of E are moved to village F. Find the population in village F అన్నారు ఇక్కడ. విలేజ్ ఎఫ్లో యాక్చువల్గా ఎంత పర్సెంట్ ఉన్నారండి? 15% ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నారు అక్కడ. ఎస్ సార్ నో? 15% అంటే 3600 కాదా? విలేజ్ డి 20% అంటే 4800. అందులో 17%. 4800లో 17% we need to calculate. 17 అంటే 15 plus 2 10%. అందులో హాఫ్ అంటే 720. 15% వాల్యూ 720 plus 2%. 1%, 2%, 720 plus 96 అంటే 816. Shifted to F. Village E population is 10% means 2400 is village E population. From this 21% shifted అన్నాడు. 2400లో 10%, 240, 20%, 480, 1%, 480 plus 24, 504 shifted. అంటే టోటల్ 1320 కాదా? 3600 plus 1320 means 4920. Next, if the ratio of number of male to female in village E 3:2, number of males in village D is 200 more than males in village E, find the number of females in village D అన్నారు. Village E 10% means 2400. Male and female are in the ratio of 3:2. 3 plus 2, 5 bars value 2400 and 1 part value 480. 1440 male, 960 female. Village D total 20% means 4800. In that, males are 200 more than village E male. Village E లో 1440, 200 more అంటే please respond. And the remaining are female or not? What is 4800 minus 1640 అండి? 3160. Females are 3160. Quadratic. Look at 77. Any doubt in quadratic? A boat covers 144 kilometers in downstream, 224 kilometers in upstream in 8 hours and 16 hours respectively. Find the time taken by the boat to cover 176 kilometers in still water. Downstream లో 144 in 8 hours అంటే downstream speed is 18. Upstream లో 224 kilometers in 16 hours అంటే upstream speed is 14. Still water means downstream plus upstream by 2. 18 plus 14 ఏమా 32 by 2. So 176 kilometers in still water means 11 hours. 176 by 16, 11 hours is your answer. Next, A and B invested in a scheme offering simple interest at the rate of 12% and 15% per annum for 4 years and 3 years respectively. If the amount invested by A is 1200 lesser than amount invested by B, find the amount invested by B if the interest received by both of them is equal. Per year 12% means 4 years, 48% of A. Per year 15% means 3 years, 45% of B. Interest earned from A and B is equal, both are equal. A by B equal to 15 by 16. A is 15 parts, B is 16 parts. They said A is 1200 lesser than B. Difference how many parts? 1 part value 1200. Amount invested by B 16 parts, 19,200 is your answer. 16 into 12, 192, 19,200. Yes or no? Next. A shirt sold by the shopkeeper is marked up by 45% above the cost price and sold after giving some discount. The profit earned in the process is 28%. If the discount offered on the shirt is 272 rupees, find the difference between market price and cost price. Cost price is by default. Market price how much percent above? And there is a profit of 28%. Profit means selling price 128. Discount means difference between MRP and SPR, not? 145 minus 128 means 17% value given 272. So 1% is 16. Difference between market price and cost price. Market price ki cost price ki difference how much percent? 45% is how much? 45 into 16 means 720 is your answer. Next. The average weight of 7 students in a class is 64. Later it was noticed that weight of one student is wrongly taken as 42 instead of 63. Find the new average weight of the class. What is the actual weight of one student? 63. But they taken as how much less they counted? Response. 21 less they counted. To rectify the mistake, we can add 21 to the total or not? To the total we can add 21 kg. Then to the average means how many students are there? 7 students ki 21 kg. On an average, every student increased by response 3 kg and the average increased by 3 kg. Initial average 64 increased by 3 kg means new average 67 your answer. Yes or no? 64 plus 21 by 7. Nothing but 67 is the new average. Clear? Thank you.